Did we make it, James? We survived. I'm exhausted. Are you exhausted?
We'll slap out.
How was it sleeping with him last night, James?
Them little fellas got more energy in 1 hour than I do in a week.
So, their mama just got them. Oops. They just left. It's now, I don't know, what time is it, James? 7 o'clock? 7 o'clock. And, oh my God, I forgot how hard it is. I really did. We had so much fun. Anyway, kudos to you mamas out there with the little ones. There's a reason you have them young. That's all I'm going to say. Because this Nana
And Poppy.
are exhausted. So now I'm fixing to go soak in a hot tub and collapse into the bed. I think James is going to do the same thing as soon as I get out. We might just go collapse in bed together and shower tomorrow, James. I'm just kidding.
Hose me off the front yard, I'll be all right.
Anyway, we did have fun. Did not do pumpkin painting because they decided they did not want to do that, which I thought was going to be really fun, but nope, didn't do that. So that's okay. They were entertained in other ways. So that's the deal with the grandbabies. So I will talk to y'all later. Buster, what you doing? You enjoyed some peace and quiet? You were so good when the boys were here. Yeah, you were so good. Hey y'all, buckle up, we're going for a ride. So today is actually Wednesday, and I would like to say I'm very sorry. I did not have a video up today, my normal upload day, but this week has kind of gotten away from me and it's just been crazy. So hopefully you understand. So I am headed to get my hair cut. I have decided that I'm done. It's just too long and I'm just gonna go get it cut. So I figured this would be a good time for a chatty car ride. As you can see, it is raining. Maybe you can see, if not, maybe you can hear it. It just started raining, so I decided I would go ahead and leave before it got too bad. Today, we've not had a beautiful fall day. It's been a muggy day, but this explains it. So I just have several things that I was going to talk to y'all about, and I figured I would take this time to do it. So the visit with the grandkids, we picked them up on Sunday afternoon, and we had them till about 7 o'clock Monday night, and they were very good. We only had a few minor breakdowns, you know, little hiccups, but nothing out of the ordinary, just kids stuff. And they did not want to paint the pumpkins, and I don't understand why, because their mama was like, I don't understand why, because normally they love to do that, but for whatever reason they did not want to go outside and paint the pumpkins, and we were not painting them inside. So the pumpkins did not get painted, which is a bummer, but now I have 2 pumpkins on my porch. I felt like I was in the kitchen the whole time because, oh my goodness, them boys can eat. Grown kids, appetite. So I felt like I was like steadily in the kitchen getting food or cooking or whatever. Anyway, we had a good time and they had fun, and that's the most important thing, right? So then yesterday I spent the whole entire day cleaning, like deep cleaning. And what I mean by deep cleaning is like dusting, and I had been wanting to like wipe down all of my cabinets, because when you have the doors and the windows open, you just really see a lot of stuff that you don't ordinarily see. And I had been wanting to do it, but I was like, I'm just gonna wait till after the boys after we have them and they go home, and then I'll just do it all then, because I knew I was going to have to clean anyway. So I spent the whole entire day cleaning, dusting, mopping, just taking care of the house. I did, a load of laundry. So got all of that done, and that was that. So that's why I didn't really record anything yesterday, because I was just literally cleaning all day, and I did have the windows up and doors open. It was beautiful yesterday, and so that was yesterday. And then today I have gotten up and gotten dressed and decided, well, I had already had this appointment made, that I'm just going to go get my hair cut. So my mom's going to keep Buster for me while I go get my hair cut. She is very, very sick. She did end up going to the doctor, and she has pneumonia in her right lung, but they caught it really early. So she's on a lot of medications, and she sounds horrible, but she texts me that she can't really talk, because every time she talks she starts coughing. So we've been texting a lot, and she's gonna keep Buster. He just lays on her lap anyway. She was fine with that. So she's gonna keep him while I get my hair cut, so it keeps him from being at home by himself. But I was gonna update you on the water bill situation, if you've been following along with that. So I called Monday, because I went in there Friday. They told me they would do a meter reread, check for any leaks or anything, and to call back on Monday. So I called back Monday morning around 9 or 10, and they said they didn't have the report back to call after lunch. So I called again around 2 o'clock, and they said that our water usage was way down again. I'm like, yeah. And they said that the meter read was correct, that they had no leaks or anything on their end, that anytime that something like this has happened, it's usually because of a toilet. And I'm like, I understand that, because we did have that issue last year. We had to replace the what is it called, stuff inside the tank. I don't even know what it's called. I'm a blank right now, but we did have to replace that, because we had one that was running and got a high water bill. That was the reason. So we fixed it, and since then I have been like, y'all just don't even know how I police the water at our house. So I'm very conscious of it. And I told her, I said, yeah, we had that last year, so I'm very conscious of it. I said, she was like, well, the water bill, it was correct. And I said, well, no, it's not, and I want to dispute this. I said, what do I need to do? I said, because here's the situation. I said, y'all have us, I said, it's just me and my husband in the house. I said, and for part of the month, my washing machine, I didn't even have a use of a washing machine for about a week. I said, it's just me and him, nothing has changed. And I said, so that's wrong. I said, and y'all have us for absolutely no water usage for the month of September, which is wrong, because it's me and my husband. I did use my washer and all that. I said, so that's wrong. I said, but I did pay the bill in September. I said, so I need to dispute this. So what do I need to do? And that's when she told me that they're putting some kind of thing on our line or through the computer or whatever to monitor the daily water usage, to see when it's the most used, how much, and go from there. So I got to call back next Monday for that report. So I will do that. And I don't know what my next step will be, but here's the situation. If it was our fault, such as we we did have the toilet situation, which we did fix it. We showed them proof of that, and they did give us a slight break in our water bill, but we still had to pay above normal water bill. Okay, that's fine. This is not fine because there is absolutely no reason for it. And that's the problem I have. There's no reason for it. If it's something that we did, that's fine. We will pay it. But it makes no sense. How do we go from 0 water usage for the month of September to triple usage for October? Makes no sense. And that's my whole thing. And I'm going by their graph, okay? This is the graph where I pull up my account where I'm showing 0 water usage for September. So, I mean, from what I'm understanding, a lot of y'all have the same issues with the water companies where you're at. So it's not like, it's just, they're doing this just to me. But I don't know what the next step is. I say this just gives the Lord another week to work it out because I'm fully trusting and believing in Him. So that's that. Let me see what else has been going on. Oh, I did want to talk to y'all about, look, I know when you're on YouTube, you're supposed to do things like in advance to give people ideas, such as, you know, holiday decor. I mean, we got people, I'm watching people now that are already fixing to start decorating for Christmas, and it's not even Halloween. I can't do that. I'm not gonna do that. And I'm sorry if that is not YouTube appropriate or whatever, but that is just too early to start decorating for Christmas. It gives you 0 time to enjoy the fall, and I don't understand it. I mean, kudos to them if they want to do it. That's their choice. But the way I look at it is my channel's not like everybody else's anyway. I don't tend to follow the whole YouTube guideline niche thing, and I'm just me. And if you like it and relate to it, wonderful. And if you don't, that's okay too. You know, that's the beauty of it. But the way I feel about it is I am going to decorate for Christmas. I'm just not doing it before Halloween. And I'm probably not going to start the 1st of November. Like a lot of people are, like this one YouTuber said that she's probably going to have her whole house decorated and her Christmas home tour video out before the week of Black Friday. What? Like, no, that's too early. And then by the time Christmas gets here, you're so like over it because you started in October. No. But no. So I'm not doing that. I usually will put my tree up the day after Thanksgiving. I may do it earlier this year. I don't know. It's just, this has been a crazy, like, it's just been crazy, and I don't know. I'm going off of what I feel, and I feel like a lot of y'all are the same way, like as far as your decorating, and y'all can relate to me on that, is because this is just real life in real time. And if when I'm decorating for a season or a holiday and you can get some ideas and incorporate them into yours, great, wonderful, love that. But I'm not this big influencer, so I'm not, I can't, and I'm not. So I hope that makes sense and y'all understand. I will not be starting before Halloween. I will not be starting the first week of November. I mean, I already have ideas, and I love Christmas. Do not get me wrong. I love Christmas. I love everything about Christmas. But here it's still hot. It's just this week was the first week that we actually had like semi-cool temps. So nothing says Christmas right now to me. So I will not be starting this soon. And I hope y'all understand that, which I'm sure y'all do. Y'all are awesome like that. But those are just some things I just kind of wanted to like talk to y'all about. I mean, do y'all understand what I'm saying about that? I know some of y'all probably think the same thing and the same, you know, y'all understand. But I don't know, I just can't. And in order for me to enjoy this, I gotta do it for what works for me, you know? And that's why I've kind of like started doing things my way and what works for me. And as far as, you know, my decor and different stuff like that, you know, and just not following the trend. Is that the word? Anyway, so that's what I want to talk to y'all about for the whole holiday Christmas stuff. I am going to decorate. James did assure me last night that my fireplace will be done in the next few weeks, possibly in the next couple of weeks. So I will have it completed for Christmas. We did manage to get, he has built me a hearth, and we did manage to get that all, the stone laid and grouted. I think we did that Friday or Saturday. I don't know, one of those days we did that and got that done. So, it looks so good. I was kind of like, I showed y'all the rock that I was going to use for it, and I picked it out for a reason, because we have tile on the floors. I didn't want to use a brick because I didn't want it to like compete with the tile, and I was wanting something that would complement the tile. So I found the rock, which had all the different shades that I tend to enjoy for my home, and that would blend with the tile on the floors, that was going to blend with how I was going to paint it. So I picked that out. Well, then when we got it on there, we tiled it Friday. I think that's what we tiled it Friday, and then we grouted it Saturday. I think that, yeah, that's what happened. Because we tiled it and then the next day we grouted it. Okay. We tiled it Friday, then we grouted it Saturday. So the whole time it's sitting there Friday, and I'm looking at it Friday afternoon and just Friday night. I'm looking at it, I'm thinking, oh my Lord, I have made a mistake. And there's no redoing it. I mean, it is what it is. Just got to live with it. And this is before it was grouted, okay? Never judge a project before it's grouted, y'all. So we grouted it, and that made all the difference in the world. And I was like, okay, I love it. So I did learn, and I knew, trust the process, you know, trust the process. So we have been discussing the mantle, because my plan is I'm going to paint everything black with the exception of the actual mantle. I'm going to stain that. I think that would look best, because everything else is going to be painted. And then the decorative piece that I ordered to go in the center of the fireplace under the mantle, I'm going to stain that and the mantle. That's the only two pieces that are going to be stained. So I've got to decide on a stain color, which I think I kind of already know, but I'm just going to have to double check how it will look. But I'm going to have to wait till it's painted before I can do that. So I'm going to be doing that, and I think I'm going to use the same paint technique color combination that my friend Bella over at Bella D Designs, she painted her hutch in her breakfast nook. She painted it, and I love it. It is simply beautiful. And so she and I were talking, and I was like, I really think I'm going to use that combo, because it's exactly what I wanted. It gives me the dark black, she did like a charcoal paint with a dark wax over it. So it's like dark, but it's not like stark black. Does that make sense? Anyway, I will link her video down in the description box where she painted her hutch and let you see what I'm talking about. She's wonderful. I love her. She is just a hoot. But I think that's the colors that I'm going to use on my fireplace. So that with the rock, with the grout, with the stain, it's all going to come together and be beautiful. So I know James said in one of those vlogs, I don't remember which one it was, that why haven't I already started painting it? I think it was the one when I was like realizing that I was like a diva about the grocery pickup. He said, why hadn't you already started painting it? Well, I know why I haven't started painting it, because on the wall between the bookcases behind the TV, we're going to have the beadboard, because I have the beadboard on the back of the bookcases and I want beadboard on the wall behind the TV, so it'll kind of all flow. And so once we get that beadboard up, then I can start painting it. So I think we're going to do that this weekend. We're going to be short a day this weekend because he took Monday off instead of having Friday off, so he can help me with the grandbabies. So he's actually working Friday of this week, so that, and then Saturday we got to go help the kids with their house. So that only leaves us Sunday. So I don't know that we'll get that done Sunday or not, maybe. But I know when it gets done, it's going to be amazing. And when you're only working on it a little bit here and there, it does take longer. But I've said before, God is definitely teaching me patience through these DIYs. And I've come up with an idea for the guest bedroom, what I want to do for it, for one of the walls. So I'm going to have to see if I can like get him possibly to help me with that. I just want to do a board batten kind of look on the wall that the bed is on, but I'm going to paint it all the same color. It'll just give it a little bit of something different. That's my idea. And I'm wanting to paint it, well, I might paint it like my plan is to paint 3 of the walls one shade, and then that wall like a couple shades darker than the main color. That's kind of my idea. That's kind of what I'm shooting for. We'll see how it works out. Oh, I wanted to tell y'all my idea that I have. Y'all, it just does not do for me to this brain never shuts off. I need to shut off sometimes because I keep coming up with all these ideas. Okay, so in my dining room, over my beautiful new print of the roosters, the chickens, and then beside my shelf that James built me, and then I have the other side, which I have the spoon and the fork, which I knocked one of them off and broke, so I'll be taking the other one down. So I have that blank area, and then I have another little shelf, and I have my welcome sign and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, but above the big print, the ceilings are so high in there. Sorry, I have lipstick in the corners of my mouth. I can't stand that. I used to have above that print, I used to have the word give thanks. Well, y'all know how I'm like redoing my house and kind of getting away from the farmhouse, and to me, I don't want so many word signs up. So I sold that with one of my bundles that I sold on Facebook Marketplace. So now I have this blank space. So I remembered that I have my kids' baby bed up in my mom's attic. And it's the old Jenny Lynn baby bed with the spindles. So my thought process is, I've already checked with Delana. She does not want the bed. I need to check with Sarah before I do what I'm going to do, just to see if there's a possibility she would want the bed to use it if they ever decide to have children. But if they don't, I have decided I want to make me a ladder out of the kids' baby bed and hang it in that space above all that stuff on my dining room wall, because it would be, I mean, I would paint it and everything, of course, to go with everything, but the sentimental value there, I mean, that is just something that just I keep thinking about. I want to use that baby bed, the spindles and everything, to make a ladder, and I can hang it on that part of the wall. So that's an idea I have. And then also I had an idea that so, you know, I could maybe get James to make me like a little bench out of it. I don't know. I've been looking on Pinterest at like baby crib repurposing things, so kind of be getting some ideas. But I just think getting a ladder made out of that baby bed and painting it, I would paint it black and distress it and everything to go with my stuff, and hang it in that blank spot. I just think that would be so cute and not be just a ladder, you know what I'm saying? The meaning behind it, it would be my kid's baby bed. So it's just an idea I've had. I'm gonna be going and getting the baby bed and getting it out of the attic, and like I said, I'm gonna touch base with Sarah, and then I've already checked with Delana. She don't want it. Y'all, I don't know. She don't have a sentimental bone in her body. I do not know how she does not, but she doesn't. And I'm not sure Sarah would want it either, but I'm gonna double check. But just some ideas running through my head. Like I said, it just never shuts off. But have y'all ever done anything like that? And do you think it will look good? And I probably won't in this video, but maybe tomorrow I will show you what I'm talking about, the space and the area. And I mean, this baby bed, well, I mean, I had it was Cody's bed, and he's fixing to be 30, and it was purchased used from somebody else, so this bed is over 30 years old. So I mean, it would be vintage for sure. I don't know what the difference in the age where something is considered vintage, if it's a certain age, and then if it's an antique, it's a certain age. But I mean, am I calling my kid vintage when I say it's a vintage bed because he's supposed to be 30? I don't know. Anyway, but that's an idea I had going in my head. That's kind of let y'all know about the fireplace, what's all going on there. And I think that's about it. And I hope y'all understand what I was trying to say about the whole decorating for Christmas and all that. I mean, it's just like my fall decor. I mean, I have literally done it in stages. A lot of it is because of the fireplace situation, because I didn't have that whole area to decorate, which I love to do. So that kind of stopped some of the decorating. But we've also kind of decorated different areas in the house in stages, because I mean, honestly, in real life, that's how I do it. I mean, I will decorate something, and then I may live with it for a few days, and then decide, I don't really like that, and then go redo it, you know, something else. And that's kind of what I took y'all along with me on this journey, you know, the whole fall thing, the way I started doing my channel with these pretty much daily vlogs, is, you know, we just decorate in stages. But I do have, you know, I mean, once I get the fireplace done, I'm gonna be like redoing the craft room, because I'm getting rid of a lot of my craft stuff. Like, I'm over it. I'm not gonna be doing as much of that, so I'm probably gonna be getting rid of, well, I know I'm gonna be getting rid of a lot of stuff. A lot of my hoard that I've had, and I said, oh, I'll keep that, I'll do something with it. I'm never gonna do nothing with it, so I might as well get rid of it, which is kind of what I've been trying to do. But that room is so jam-packed full, I can't really get in there to clear it out. So that's the problem. But I think I'm going to turn that into more of like an office slash little man cave thing. I don't know. I would love to get like a little couch to go in there so it would be more comfortable. And because I'm going to be getting rid of a lot of stuff in there, so I would have more room. Like I can move the dresser to the opposite side and put a couch where the dresser is so you can see the TV. I don't know. There's a lot of things going in my head, so never know. But I did find last night, I knew I had bought, at the beginning of the year after Christmas, I knew I had bought a canvas print slash painting of the Nativity. And I was thinking, I wonder if it would fit in that vintage frame I bought that was too small for what I thought it would work. So I did go find that print in the attic, and it's too small for that frame. So now I'm on the lookout for an old frame to put this canvas in for my Christmas decor. So have a new thing to look for at the thrift store. So gotta get thrifting. But I think of putting this canvas in a vintage frame would really like step it up. The canvas came from a thrift store. I hear Buster snoring. It's Buster snoring. Anyway, y'all, this video is getting too long. I'm sorry, I'm a jabberbox, I know. But I just feel like, because I missed a couple days, there's so much I wanted to talk to y'all about and catch y'all up on. And I get in this car and I just get to driving and just chatter. So, sorry, but for those of you who love the chatty car rides, this is a chatty one for you. And I just want to tell y'all, my fingernails, since I did my coffee table, they have been wrecked. Oh my goodness, I don't know what it's going to take for them to get healthy again. I'm actually thinking about, I may end up having to go get a good manicure because they are just horrible. And then me grouting and tiling didn't help matters none. Oh my goodness, they're just a train wreck. But anyway, there I go, being a diva again, right? Alright y'all, I'm going to get off of here and get to my mama's, drop Buster off, and then I have to run to Walmart because we need to pick up a few things. We need like some toothpaste. I need to get me some more Benadryl and some more of my vitamin D, and I need to get me some calcium, and just those little things that you just run out of, and it's just one of those things. So I'm going to do that before I go to get my hair cut. So I will show y'all my hair when I get it done. But yes, I'm going to get a cut. I think I'm going to get it really short back here and stacked up, and this will be shorter, just it's still going to be long in the front, but it's going to be a lot shorter than it is. So that's my plan. We'll see. It's just too heavy. I can't get any lift back here, so I normally only get my hair cut when I get it colored, but I didn't need it colored right now, but I knew I couldn't wait until it was time to get it colored to get it cut because it's just too long and heavy. So anyway, I will touch base with y'all in just a little bit. So this is the haircut. It's very short in the back, and I've got to go home and play with it and style it myself. But like I said, the front was going to stay long, and she did cut the back, and my hair hates a fresh haircut, so I'm gonna have to play with this. Plus I have trouble styling it like when I'm not home and using my stuff to style it. But anyway, this is it, and then I'm gonna go back in about 3 weeks and get my color done. We discussed that, what we're gonna do to it. I'm gonna change it up a little bit, but the front really doesn't look that different, but the back is really short. So if you can see, the back's really short, so I love that. This side I love. I always have trouble with this side of my hair, but she also put a product in my hair and I don't like it, so that's another reason I'm having issues with it. But anyway, I'll will go home and fix it, and I'll show you tomorrow. So that's it. So to be continued. My face is shiny, moldy. My makeup, I'm not liking it today. So what you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I will touch base with y'all later. Bye y'all.